I had no plan, but somehow I made a pearl covered frog. If you want to see how I made her, then keep watching. Welcome back to my channel. So guess what day it is? It's another Froggy Friday. Yay! So today I haven't really got a plan. I'm thinking of doing a frog that is covered in pearls and looks all shiny and just looks really pretty. So, but first of all, I want to say Happy Easter to everybody. I hope everybody's had a great one. And this is my first video back from down south. So yeah, let's get started with this. I'll be back in 1 minute. And here I am. So this week's been a bit of a roller coaster. So I had some leftover resin and I wanted to pour that into my frog. So I've just gotten some glitter there and I've just poured it into a cup. This resin that I'm using is fast cure resin from Apex. I have not used this yet, so I was really against the clock when trying to get this in here. So there I go, and it goes, pouring it. Now, I've seen a load of frogs in the past that have sort of glittery tops and glittery legs with like a mica powder sort of body to it. So that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to do sort of like a glittery / mica powder, mica powdery type of frog. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to prop the frog up because I haven't put the eyes in yet either. So I'm just, I'm trying to prop that up so that the resin doesn't go into the eyes. But I really do like this glitter that I've put in because it's it's got to be one of my favourites, and it is from Temu, believe it or not. It's really, really, really pretty. So I'm just topping this up, and the rest of that resin I put into a spare mould so that it didn't get wasted. And I just left that to cure for a little while, and yeah, I put another layer in. Now, I was trying my luck with this resin because fast cure resin, you can't pour it too deep. And this frog, even though it's not the deepest mould I've got, it is quite deep still for fast cure. So the end result was the frog had a lot of bubbles and it ended up having a lot of scars. So, but we did fix it, so she still turned out very pretty in the end. But I would just recommend, if you are doing frog moulds, don't use fast cure resin like I've done. It's just a pain to get all the bubbles out. So I'm just gonna let this cure and we'll be back with the next layer. So now that's all cured up, and right now I'm thinking there's still not quite enough glitter in there for me. So what I am doing is I'm just getting some UV resin and I'm just topping up that glitter a little bit. Again, I personally wouldn't have done this, but I was in a bit of a rush at this point because I have just come back from Yorkshire and I was in a bit of a rush. So being in a bind isn't a great idea. Because you make mistakes like this. So I did do this and I put it in, and in the end it didn't quite cure properly. It was still sticky. so it did leave quite a big hole in the head. But I did fix that, so it's not a problem. I have already put the eyes in before I turned the camera on, mainly because you're going to see me do this 1,000 times, and it's really quite simple. All you need to do is get some UV resin and just put a drop or two into the eye and just put the eye in. The only difference with these eyes though is they're slitted, so I wanted them to be sideways because Froggy's eyes in real life they're like slit sideways. So that's what I wanted to do with this frog, but unfortunately one of the eyes moved, so yeah, that wasn't great. So the slits aren't really the same on each side. But you know what? That's okay. Because this frog is going to be a warrior princess frog with pearls on her back. So there I am, just curing all of that UV resin that I've just put in. So yeah, after I've done all this, I make up some more fast cure resin, and I put some purple glittery mica powder in that resin. I make sure it's stirred really well, and I just pop it in. Now it doesn't fill up all the way, and quite frankly I'm glad it didn't, because I decided afterwards that I wanted some clear toes, froggy toes that is. So really it's a happy accident. I seem to be having a lot of those at the moment. And I've got to say, I'm really enjoying Froggy Friday. I've got to thank Karen from Dragon's Cave and Lisa from Girl in the Garage for allowing me to take part in this, because it really is fun, and I've always loved frogs. I used to have them. Well, actually, I used to raise tadpoles with my neighbours when I was a little girl. And my mum and dad, they put a pond in the back garden. And I was real disappointed for a few years because we didn't get any frogs. And then all of a sudden, we started getting frogs in the garden, and I was ecstatic. I was so excited we got frogs in the garden. Honestly, I was a kid in a candy store. I loved seeing them in the garden. So here I am mixing the resin. With fast cure resin, it's a lot thicker, a lot higher viscosity. So you do have to really stir it, and unfortunately with fast cure resin, it can incorporate a lot of bubbles. So many bubbles. I cannot tell you how many bubbles fast cure resin has in it. But you could try warming the resin part up a little bit to maybe help thin it down a little bit. But unfortunately, I don't have any sort of warming device to do that. I know Let's Resin has just released one, so hopefully one day I can have that, but not right now. Unfortunately, I can't afford it. I'm just a poor resin artist, just doing what she can. But you know what? I'm alright with what I've got. I just have to improvise, that's all. So I am having a well of a time here, getting everything stuck everywhere and making a mess, and yeah, just being me. Look, I am making. I can't tell you anything. Honestly, You can't take me anywhere. I am so clumsy. If you can hear something in the background, that is my cat. She is currently in heat because we haven't spayed her yet. She is only 9 months old, so she will be getting spayed soon. But yeah, that's what you can hear in the background. So yeah, I'm just wiping off that bit of dried resin that I've accidentally put on the box, and I can't get it off, unfortunately. Hopefully one day I can have a dispenser that washes my hands for me, like Julie Cut has on Pouring Your Heart Out. That would be absolutely amazing. I wouldn't have to worry about touching anything when I've got resin on my hands anymore. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed you up a bit. I'm going to mix this resin up. I'm going to mix the mica powder up. And yeah, we're going to pour it in the frog. If we're talking measurements, I did about 100 millilitres because I read the instructions this time, and it's weighed by volume and not weight. So yeah, I did 100 millilitres in here. Anyway, I'm going to put some music on for you, and yeah, we're going to get this frog filled up.
Out in the pond on a lily pad, a frog waits for his chance. He's waiting to catch his fly. Yum yum, it's time to glide. Time to hop, time to cruise. There is no time to lose. So many chances to choose. Many love my froggy ways. What outfit should I wear today? Will I sparkle? Will I cause trouble? Or maybe change color and wow the creator? It's Froggy Friday after all. In this collaboration there is no laws. Time to hop, time to cruise. There is no time to lose. So many chances to choose. Many love my froggy ways. What outfit should I wear today? Will I sparkle? Will I cause trouble? Or maybe change color and wow the creator? It's Froggy Friday after all. In this collaboration there is no laws. Time to hop, time to cruise. There is no time to lose. So many chances to choose. Many love my froggy ways. What outfit should I wear today? Will it be Micah or does it matter? I can be as funny looking as a clown, or as pretty as the sky when the sun goes down. Froggy Friday, Froggy Friday. Oh, Froggy Friday, Froggy Friday.
So if you're wondering what happened between mixes there, I kicked my power source and the light went off. So I had to stop the video, stop stirring, and just get that sorted. So I am scraping this like no end to no end. So yeah, not an ounce of resin was wasted in this one. So as you can see, it's not filled to the top. I did fill it up off camera, so I will now see you for demold. Hi guys, welcome back. So I think this little froggy is all cured. So just off camera I did top it up with some clear what do you call it, resin, and oh, look at that. I need to stick it back under the UV light. Oh dear, there's a load of bubbles that came up there, look. But we can fix that with a bit of UV resin. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, the eye moved. So just give me a second. I'm going to bring my UV light up and we'll pop it under the UV light for a bit. So I'm just going to pop her in there. So yeah, she's come out pretty good, other than the bits with the UV aren't quite cured yet, but other than that, it's really good. I'm very proud of that. Now what we're going to do with her is, as you probably can guess from the title, we're going to put some pills on her back. And I can show you which ones too. So I've got a load of different sizes of pills in here and even a few gemstones. I've not used these yet and I wanted to use them for something, so I thought, yeah, why not? We'll use them for the frog. Or a frog. So yeah, we'll be using them on her today. And we'll see how it goes. So I'll just put you on a bit of a pause while I get this cured, and yeah, we'll start putting these on. Right, it's not cured as such, but it's a little better than what it was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some gloves on. And I'm going to fix a few things on her head and on her chin, because she's missing quite a big chunk of her chin as well. So it's my fault though, because I used fast cure resin, so there were a lot of bubbles in there. But that's okay, we can fix it. Her toesies are still quite soft as well, so now she's a little off balance because, I don't know if you can see it, you see this here? That's that was done because I was just testing to see if the resin had cured enough, and it hadn't fully cured yet, so it left quite a dent, well, a lump quite there. The eyes aren't perfect, but this is the first time I'm using eyes that are slits. So next time I will put markings on the back just to make sure that I've got them the right way around. So I'm going to fix her up, and I'm going to obviously add these onto her in various places. So yeah, I'm going to put you on a fast forward and yeah, enjoy what I'm doing. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing. And there she is. Not quite finished up yet, but she is beautiful. I just want to thank all of my subscribers for subscribing. I want to thank everybody who is viewing my videos, and I want to thank everybody who's liked and commented on any of my videos prior to this one. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please consider doing so. It is only a click away and it is free, and you will be notified of any upcoming videos if you hit the bell. So please consider subscribing. So I will see you in the next video, which is tomorrow. And I've got a very exciting one planned, so stay tuned. Bye!
Let's go into my Highland fells and look in my book of spells, creating wonders in my domain. The Resin is calling my name. Ooh.